Hey guys,
Hey, man.
Hi.
guess what?
What?
They didn't scratch my rims.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, you
right.
said about that's
Yeah.
good, dude.
So excited, so happy about it.
Yeah, I ran that by my assistant manager when you texted that to us. That it's like you went to 4 different shops and they all said that they weren't gonna do it just because they weren't gonna, or they were afraid they were gonna scratch the powder coating.
Yeah,
It still blows my mind.
Yeah. At that point, if I at the 4th shop, I would have just pulled out my knife, scratched the powder coating myself, and said, "There, now fix it."
I know, like, I get it, but like, also, did you notice how Firestone did it and didn't scratch the powder coating?
Well, also, at first, Firestone was one of the places that I took it to that said they didn't want to touch it.
Really?
And then I called them. I said, "You guys are doing it. I accept responsibility."
That's funny.
Oh.
And they said, "We'll try and be gentle."
Like, I don't get, instead of saying we don't want to do it, isn't that the conversation you have? Be like, hey,
Yeah,
we're
you
not
would
responsible
think.
if we scratch it.
Yeah. So
Like, they're babies.
it's really just a testament to how well Ryan did on the wheels, which means he did, the prep to get them to where they need to get the powder coat to stick on and really cake on.
Yeah.
Really means he prepped the wheels and powder coated them really well.
You gonna plug them if anyone's down in southern Delaware?
Yeah, Ryan Booth,
Red line coating.
Red Lion Coating. Yeah, he does a great job.
Yeah, if you're down in... He's down like Dover, isn't he?
Yeah, somewhere in that area.
Delaware, yeah.
Something
not,
Dover, Delaware area.
not far. Does an amazing job. Tell him I sent you.
You'll probably be like, what is dumb trivia?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows about it.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
We just send dog pictures to each other, and that's the extent of our communication.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think I need to address something.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that it? We're going right into this?
Yeah, I think we need to start off the show.
Not asking Andres how he's doing? Or me?
I'm fine.
I think
Nothing out of the ordinary? Nothing
No,
to
no. We can get into that, but I think this needs to be first.
report? Okay.
So, I'll try and be sincere for a minute. I know this show is usually pretty funny, but as many of you know from the last after show, I wasn't here,
Yes.
and you might have learned that because I had some tweets that were a little insensitive, and I was enrolled in sensitivity training for the tweets that I made about red pandas.
Yes.
It was a lot of reflecting, and I now understand that my comments, they were hurtful and untrue. While I thought the tweets were funny, many groups they did not share the same outlook, and I understand that now.
Right.
So first, just let me be the first to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you were offended. If you're a listener, you too. Sorry I put you in that position for the show. I'm sorry my words caused you pain, and I'm terribly sorry to the Red Panda community as a whole. It wasn't fair to them, and but what I'm most sorry about though is that your parents raised such a little fucking bitch.
Oh my god.
You really think I'm going to apologize for something that was that funny? You're out of your
Corey,
goddamn mind. Bunch
no.
of pussies. You're a bunch of pussies.
Dude, we're gonna get canceled.
Oh, man.
No. Corey,
You
what
had,
was the...
you had such a great start,
Yeah.
but really...
Fuck the red pandas.
What was the point of this, dude? We spent so much money.
Fuck the red pandas.
Do you understand?
You can't keep me down.
Did you understand? Andres had to sell his body for us to afford the sensitivity training. This is what you got out of this.
We're not getting that. We're not getting that deposit back from the sensitivity training area. So there goes 1.5 of my kidneys.
Jesus, dude.
Ah, man.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Yeah.
Other than hashtag cancel Corey. New shirts going up soon.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hashtag search for a new host.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Can I just say something?
Yes.
So, I'd like to apologize for my for my recent outbreak on Dumb Trivia, season 3 episode 1 outburst.
I thought you were contagious.
I am.
Oh shit.
I don't think that you're bitches or pussies. In fact, I think you're all super sexy. And I hope you can accept my apology. I got carried away. in response to this, I will be donating directly to the Red Panda Fund. If you send me money, I'll definitely donate it, 100%. No questions asked. I'll even send you a dumb trivia button. So,
Did we ever send that one to Colleen?
no, but thanks for your understanding. Sincerely, Andres. So, all right, now back to the show.
Nice. That was
Oh man.
fucking
Well,
mess.
I guess selling 1.5 of my kidneys was actually worth it.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
I won't tweet anymore. I'm sorry.
Well, you can tweet, just don't say dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like there's an easy fix. There's certain things that are off limits, and that red pandas are one of them. Especially doing that to them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Dude, they're so small. I don't know how you could think that. Like,
They are.
it wasn't gonna work.
It sounded like a better idea in theory,
No, it didn't.
but I understand now that it was not.
Well, I'm glad you've learned something. Keep it to like mammals 200 pounds and above.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have worked, bud. It's okay though. I understand. You were very excited. I was excited for you,
Yeah.
but
I just thought they were small and they would be able to reach, so.
I know. I understand.
Well, if you can take away anything from this, it would be you now know not to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll try it with a cat.
200 pounds, Corey.
It could be a big fucking cat.
Yeah, a really
Could
big
be.
cat.
That's the requirement.
Well, hey everyone, welcome to Dumb Trivia Season 3, Episode 1!
Yay!
Hey, or
Season
episode
3.
31 for normal people.
It's
Yeah.
Episode 3, Season
1.
No, Season
No,
3,
Season 3, Episode 1.
We can
Or-
change the numbering around.
Or episode 31.
Your dad was already confused, so...
Oh, I want to touch on the after show comment. First of all, fuck you, Andres.
Which one? Oh, okay.
Just a general fuck you for coming at me so hard.
I'll take the heat for that one.
It was a good after show. I definitely did miss it.
Yeah.
But also,
Did you find
fuck
out?
you.
Wait, did you find out why you have to walk 9 times around a ghost?
Yeah.
No. So
Wait, I'm sorry, not to
That's fine.
cut you off. I was thinking about that today, and actually, it would be kind of easy to walk 9 times around the ghost. Couldn't you, in theory, just walk 9 times around whatever, like, dwelling is haunted?
I guess.
In theory, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exercise the entirety of Philadelphia.
Good luck with that. But yeah, Andres, you said
Theoretically
that
possible.
you were talking about the viewer that left us that comment.
Yes.
Yeah, they were not joking.
Oh, okay.
There was no jokes to be had.
Okay.
Well, he is your father, so
Yeah.
Yeah, way to give it away.
Well,
it wouldn't be that hard to find out either.
yeah.
And I also did say your dad like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, he did.
So
Hey, did you notice that the listener that they're talking about has a striking resemblance to Cory?
And the same last name.
Yeah, it's weird.
And pictures of his brother and him on his Instagram. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
they even look similar. It's so weird.
And he keeps messaging me and saying, "Stop bothering me. I'm Corey's dad." It's wild.
Don't
Hey.
you know who I am?
hey, Christian, how are you?
I don't know. I'm having a real one.
Yeah, I can tell. What's going on?
I don't know. I feel like I want to eat a bowl of like 12 gauge with extra creamy oat milk.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Maybe hold off on that for a bit.
yeah, we're not gonna do that.
No, I mean I'm not, but like I'm just feeling very.
I know you
got
didn't
a
even
case-
really laugh about my apology.
I liked your apology.
You were trying to be sincere. We
Yeah.
we
It
didn't-
wasn't funny, Corey.
We were trying to hold the laughter.
No, I mean, but afterwards, like you didn't share in the laughter with me.
I did.
No.
I have a case of the morbs, which is they used to say in Victorian times for being like melancholy. You have
Well,
a case of the morbs.
I need you to stop that when
Yeah.
we're doing dumb trivia. Andre
Hey,
says I
hey.
complain a lot, so I'm gonna fucking complain. All
Go
right.
ahead. It's not going to help. I have the case of the morbs.
Well, knock it off. Turn it off and turn it back on when you're done.
Trying to.
Go take a lap.
Go take a lap. Well, at that point, I'll do 8 more and make sure my building isn't haunted.
There you go.
Do some jumping jacks.
I know you'd like me to jump on you, Jack.
Andres, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Can't complain. Nothing to report really.
Good.
So-
Car search updates?
Nah, nothing yet. I still gotta look more into stuff.
Christian, I'm not liking your energy today. I want to come
Yeah,
give you
me
a big...
neither. I literally said I have a case of the morbs. I don't like it either.
I'm going to come give you a big hug.
That'd be nice.
A big
Yeah,
old
like it
kiss.
either. I'm not a fan of it either. It's not something I do out of enjoyment. Like, boy, day's been going too well.
Yeah.
Melancholy.
Do you want to stop the episode and do it another time?
No.
All right. So in that case, you guys want to get into some trivia?
Well, I feel like we're not even at like the trivia part. Like, who are we? Who
That's
are
fine.
we?
Last I checked, we're the Dumb Trivia Podcast.
Who are they?
I hate this show. What a dumb fucking show. I hate trivia.
Boy,
I have to know things and...
Yeah, you may
who
want
was
to.
who was phone?
Huh?
What?
You guys never saw that? Who was phone? It was like an old copy pasta thing going around where it's like you with girl after prom making out in car, you get hot and heavy, and she's like, "Oh, my phone's ringing," and you're like, "Oh, phone ring," so you pick it up and you talk, and it's her dad, and he's like, "What are you doing with daughter?" And you hang up, and you're like, "Oh man, it was your dad," and she's like, "But my dad's been dead for years," and you're like, "Then who was phone?" No.
No.
Didn't see that.
What?
Yeah,
Were you guys-
never encountered that one.
Were you guys like not online kids?
Not really.
I guess not.
Yeah, I can see that. Jeez. I'm Christian with my hosts.
I was
of
too
the
busy.
Co
I was too
variety.
busy looking at Dick's Sporting Goods, but forgetting to type the Sporting Goods. Hey, I'm Cory.
I'm Andres.
Nothing to add, Andres. No fun.
No, not really.
Okay, well, together we're Dumb Trivia. With questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. It is
Oh yeah, that's right. Cory's
Oh.
back, so we get the sound effects.
soundboard back again. Thank God.
I was going one episode. Jeez.
Yeah, and guess what? We didn't have any sound effects that episode.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Felt like something was missing.
Yeah, I wasn't
ever
in
tweet about-
sensitivity training, by the way.
Don't ever tweet about red pandas again.
That wasn't me. I was hacked.
Okay.
I don't even tweet.
You make fun of me.
Yeah, that's true.
It's literally one of the only things you do.
It's not making
Thanks.
fun of you. I
What a good
reply.
friend.
I reply to your things.
Yeah, but it's the way you do it. It's very patronizing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I'd rather have no claps than one guy half-heartedly clap in the crowd.
What did I tweet? What did I tweet the other day?
I have no
It was
idea.
on one of yours. I gotta look it up now because I thought it was actually very funny.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, I think I did laugh.
This stuff, I don't ever. What's your Twitter name?
It's Crimbus Rimbus. It's the same.
Yeah.
I say it every episode.
You think?
No,
I
not
was
every. You
sad?
kind of you've kind of started cutting shortcuts and saying, just check the video description or the podcast description.
Yeah, because I got tired for saying the same 3-minute things at the end of every episode.
That's how the end credits work, man.
You tweet a lot.
Oh, I retweet a lot.
I can't even find it.
Jeez.
Well, go to your Twitter and go to tweets and replies.
Yeah.
I don't use Twitter a lot.
Well, then it should be easy to find.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, damn, Cory.
What's the menacing performance by an actor who's not known for being scary? And you said Kevin James and Becky was incredibly good, and I said Kevin James and Paul Blart Mall Cop. Come on, that
wasn't scary. Paul Blart was hilarious. He was great.
That was funny.
No, because he wasn't scary. Paul Blart was heartwarming.
That was funny.
Okay.
No, I did like it. I also liked Paul Blart Mall Cop when I saw it. I don't know if I still do.
I haven't seen it.
Ever?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cory, did you ever see it? Paul Blart Mall Blurp.
Yeah, I saw 1 and 2.
I saw the second one. I couldn't tell you anything about it.
Really?
Other
Yeah.
than Kevin James is in it.
He was.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Blurp Mall Blurp. There were a lot
So-
of bad comedies that came out in the mid-2000s.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of comedies actually. It's usually big swings and misses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unlike The Next Day.
that wasn't a comedy. That was a drama, rom-com.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a comedy.
No.
It was just a rom.
Correct.
Hey, so it's
Rom-drom.
it's season 3, episode 1.
Yay.
Are we implementing the whole if you want to guess first thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
I really like that rule, and I already added it to the rule book, so we're not getting rid of it.
Andres is like, I wrote this in pen.
All right.
Well, I technically in a bunch of ones and zeros, but still, I don't want to get rid of it.
Well, if it ain't wrong, I don't want to be right. So why don't we do that?
I don't get that joke.
A bunch of ones and zeros. I
Did you
typed
write
it on.
binary?
Well, I typed it on my computer. Isn't that all?
Oh.
I didn't actually.
yes.
I never hand wrote the.
Don't second guess yourself. You were correct.
I thought you had handwritten rules.
No, I just handwrite the score.
Well, where did you get that?
Get what?
The top
flannel.
of my couch.
Oh, it's like you pulled it out of nowhere.
Bass Pro Shop, actually.
Ah,
My favorite flannels. It's that redhead.
wasn't I with
brand.
you?
I got some there,
Maybe.
but it's usually where I order them now from.
Well,
Nice.
So I'll get going on this. I'll get started.
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Nice.
I guess so.
Here's my phone. Okay.
Yes.
Question. I started fermenting some green beans.
Yeah, you sent us the picture earlier tonight.
I'm excited for them. I'll know how they go
remember-
next.
Green beans?
Yeah, never had fermented green beans.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess we're gonna
have
find
some-
So
out.
that'll be
Yeah, you can have some at the party. They'll be done Thursday.
Sweet.
What party?
The Halloween party.
I bought
shit.
most of my costume today.
Oh, good. Andres, did you get your costume sorted?
For the most part.
Andres, where
Bovalia.
are you?
His kitchen.
I'm actually at a safe house because of all the tweets that you made about the red pandas. I had to go into hiding.
God damn it,
Are
Cory.
you at Gianna's?
Yes.
Ah. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
She said hello with Reese's Puffs in her mouth.
Nice.
Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs.
Puffs. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Okay,
Classic
Pavalia.
commercial. Classic
It's a very
commercial.
good commercial.
Yes, you were saying.
Pavalia is an island in northern Italy, in Venice, okay? Victims of the plague were sent there, and at the end of like the bubonic plague outbreaks, we were looking at about 160,000 people who died there.
Jeez.
Yeah. After 40 days, though, if they didn't die, they'd be picked back up and brought back to the mainland, but that was few and far in between.
Okay.
Bubonic plague, but close. Okay.
Quarantine period.
First question about Pavalia
Yes.
is how. Okay, before I start this, I'm gonna preface this with like a lot of these are like kind of legendy, so
That's okay.
take it all with a grain of salt. But how much of Pavalia's soil is thought to be made of ash from the burned bodies of plague victims?
Ooh.
You want to make a guess first?
No.
You said you're asking for a percentage?
Yeah, within 5%.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
25%.
Making the guess?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, what does that get you? 2 points?
2
Yeah.
points.
Okay. Yeah. If we're correct, you get a sec.
And then
get
if you get it
additional
wrong, do you lose points?
point. No.
No,
We've never had points count against us, so
Yeah.
no reason to start now.
25.
25.
Yeah.
I'll take a gamble. I'll go for my. I'll wait to use mine on the second question.
Okay, so your options are 25%, 35%, 50%, or 60%. How much of Pavalia's soil is thought to be human ash?
60%. Oh, wait,
sure.
I already guessed.
Yeah.
Oh, you can guess again for funsies. Who cares?
I'll go 60 because that was actually kind of my knee-jerk reaction when you first asked the question. So I'll do 60.
The answer is 50%, actually.
Wow.
Both wrong. Again, like, you don't know for sure, and it's probably higher in the areas where bodies are actually burned,
But still, apparently half the soil is the ashes of burnt
dead.
corpses.
right?
Wow.
It's pretty intense.
That's where I hide my victims. What?
Not bad of an idea.
That's a terrible idea.
What?
They're going to be like, why is there a brand new corpse on the island from the 1700s?
Oh,
not
is
if you-
that not
well,
how
not-
that works?
Well, not if you burn them first. Jesus.
You're supposed to burn them first? Oh, shit.
I
Seems
was going to say, it's also very hard to burn a body.
I think, Corey, you've missed a couple steps.
Okay, another one of these weird local legends, but fishermen will often avoid the waters around Pavalia because... Do you want to make a guess first?
I already used my guess.
That's true.
Sea monsters.
Sea monsters, okay.
Sea monsters.
Okay, so fishermen...
I might be thinking of the wrong Italian island, but I'm still going with sea monsters.
Okay, I appreciate your conviction on this.
Thank you.
Do fishermen avoid Poveglia and the waters around there, allegedly, because they sometimes will catch bones in their fishing nets? Is it believed that ghosts would follow them home if they got too close? Do boats always seem to sink in the waters around Poveglia? Or is there a fear that the island is still infectious?
What was the second choice?
It's believed that ghosts would follow them home if they sail too close.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're both wrong again.
Damn.
It's not sea monsters, and the ghosts don't follow you. Apparently,
My second guess was the last one.
Yeah,
the infectious island still?
Yeah.
that would make the most logical sense.
No, you guys are wrong again.
Jesus.
Apparently, fishermen tell tales of catching bones in their nets
Oh.
Okay.
of fish, and when they do it, they kind of like toss the whole thing because they're like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And apparently, on like clear days, and if the water's still, you can just see bones on the bottom of the shore.
Whoa.
The bones are their body.
money.
Oh, money.
Again, I don't know how true that is, but
Still.
yeah.
Well, it's like I remember on an episode of Wild West Tech, I forget which town they were talking about, but their gallows were like right next to like the main well in the town, and apparently they stopped hanging people there because they kept finding blood in the water.
Ew. Oh yeah, that's not a good
Yeah.
idea at all.
But still, if you hang somebody correctly, there's not supposed to be a lot of blood in general. So
But poopy maybe.
that's a possibility. But still, it's like the bone thing is not too far off.
Okay, so further adding to Poveglia Island's creepiness, in 1922, it was turned into what? A crematorium, a sanitarium, a mass grave for unclaimed World War I soldiers, or a Hollywood casino.
Hollywood Casino.
Mass grave for World War I soldiers.
You're both wrong again.
Damn it!
It was turned into a sanitarium, and the buildings that exist on Poveglia
What is
now,
Yeah,
like
that-
a mental hospital.
Oh.
oh, even,
And
yeah,
the buildings,
even creepier.
Yeah, the buildings that exist on Poveglia Island now are from that mental hospital, and it is said a particularly cruel doctor jumped from the bell tower after he was tormented by the ghosts of his patients, and you can still hear him screaming as the bell rings some nights.
I believe that.
Yeah,
It's pretty creepy.
I believe that too.
That's spooky.
Yeah,
It is October.
it is October.
So what monster is believed to have haunted Poveglia during the plague years? Was it a ghoul? And I'm talking like the legit ghoul, like eating corpses, not like the generalized, like ookie spooky ghoul.
Gabagool.
Okay.
Banshees. I'm ignoring that, Corey. Vampires or werewolves?
Gabagool.
Werewolves.
Vampires.
Werewolves? Vampires? Do you guys have logic behind your answers?
Yes, because it was Peter.
Oh, and we're still friends to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think I guessed werewolves on the after show. So right now I'm just going for the the very definition of insanity, doing the same option or doing the same thing over and over again and
Okay.
expecting different results.
That's really funny because the answer again is vampires.
Son of a bitch.
Put me down, Andres. Put me
Yeah,
down.
you got it, man. God damn it.
Peter never did me dirty.
So the stories were, when Poveglia was like excavated and people looked at the grave sites, the mass grave sites, they would see
Yes.
bodies buried with stones in their mouth, which means the people who were doing the burying thought they were vampires. The
Right.
records show that apparently when people would dig up a grave site to bury another body, they'd see these corpses down there with blood coming out of their mouths. So they were
Huh.
like, oh my god, they're coming back to life and sucking blood. But it was actually just the gases in their stomach expanding, causing their organs to rupture and push blood out of their mouth.
Okay. Obviously, we're talking about a time before embalming.
Yeah. Well, and
Okay.
given this scenario, I don't think embalming was too pertinent.
Yeah. That's
Vampire.
Uh,
fair.
Poveglia Island. Poveglia Island has a nickname. What is that nickname? Is it the Island of Death, Island of Hell, Island of Tears, or Island of Ghosts?
Island of Death.
Crash. Spooky, spooky.
Since Corey went with Island of Death, I'll go with Island of Ghosts.
You are both. No. Andres is right.
Finally, I did
Yeah,
it.
you guys are both on the board.
I'm not getting shut out.
Not
By Christian's questions.
Okay. And those were Christian's 5 spooky facts about Poveglia Island in Venice.
That was 5?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Fast.
Yeah, that's impressive. I didn't know that. I knew Venice had a couple islands, but I didn't know they got that sinister.
I want to go.
Yeah. It's hard to get there.
You can go.
Yeah.
I'll watch you go.
No, I'm going to bring you with me.
No,
It'd
no,
be
I'm
interesting
good.
to visit.
I'm going to pay for you, and you'll come.
I'll go to Venice, but I'm not going to that island.
No,
man.
you're coming to the fucking island with me, Andres.
No.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm not superstitious. I'm a little stitious, and the one thing I won't fuck with are ghosts.
Listen, Michael Scott, you're coming with me.
I don't
It
care.
is.
No,
it is. It is illegal, quote unquote, to go to the island. Like, you have to do a whole application process, but apparently you can just pay like a fisherman $200 and they'll take you there, and it happens all the time.
Guess what? I already filled out the paperwork. We're going.
Oh shit!
I seem to be missing my flight to Venice.
I have it right here.
I don't know, man. Venice in general has kind of
That's,
creepy vibes.
Yeah, that's not my name on that ticket.
Andres, we're going to drug you, and you'll come.
What is this? The A team?
No, we're the B team.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were not the A team, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't even think we're the B team. We're like that last resort team that you send in. You're like, I guess I can't fuck it up even more. Like, why not? Give him a shot.
Yeah.
Hey, do we
Put
have
me
a
in,
listener
coach.
submitted question of the week?
No, we do not.
Well, this is a problem, boys.
It's dumb trivia.
Andre submitted.
Question of the week.
Hey, so
Who we got calling in today?
Andres.
well, no one's calling in, but I'll be giving a question.
Nice.
because
Nice.
we don't plan well.
Yeah. So I was holding on to this for an after show, but it's the moment's kind of is kind of passing, so might as well take this opportunity to do it now. So Christian, I don't know if you recall, but probably like a month and a half ago, I want to say, you told Cory and I that you actually recited all 50 states to Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
So my question actually has to do with the United States here.
Okay.
What letter is the only letter in the alphabet that does not appear in the name of a U.S. state? I really can't give you options because obviously there's only like 26 letters in the alphabet, and there's only one that hasn't
Yeah.
appeared in, or that doesn't appear in any.
Wait,
any
Christian,
US
we
state
should
name.
say this at the same time so we don't.
Wait, give me a second.
Yeah, when you're ready.
1, 2, 3, Q.
X.
Well, Christian, you are correct.
Yay.
It's Q.
Cory, Texas.
Oh, fuck me.
New Mexico,
What's Z? I could not think of one.
Arizona.
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 X.
Yeah.
Duh. Texas. New
Yeah,
Mexico.
I couldn't think of Z, but it seemed too easy. But I was like, I definitely couldn't think of
That
a
was
Q.
so dumb. Of course.
Yeah.
Q. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Q.
Huh.
I
Yeah.
forgot about Arizona. It's okay.
I forgot
Yeah,
about Texas.
that came from the book of useless information, which we'll be hearing more from my questions later on this
Thanks,
episode.
Uncle Jojo and Susie and Gigi.
Was
Thank
that
you.
book?
No, that was the one that I got.
Oh, okay, I was going to
Still
say.
need to thank them, though.
Oh, yeah.
It's just tradition at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that was a fun listener submitted question of the week.
Yeah.
Oh,
By one
roll
of
the
our
song. I cut you off, Cory.
By one of our.
And
by-
that's
by-
what I wanted to do. Shut the fuck up.
It's dumb trivia.
Andre
Submitted question of the week. Now back to the show.
Now speak. I want to hear what questions you got.
Yeah. What do you got for us, Cory?
I like that Cory's microphone is like perfectly positioned where it just covers all of his face.
Yeah.
Like for the most part, we were just seeing like your forehead and maybe your eyes.
Yeah.
That's where I place it.
I just never really noticed it, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, my questions this week
Yes.
are all about, I'm calling it deadly amusement because
Okay.
we're talking
Nice.
about deaths on amusement park rides.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Number 1, The latest tragic amusement park accident happened at Icon Park on March 24th, 2022, when a 14-year-old boy died while riding the Orlando Freefall. How did he die? All these questions are going to be based on how they die.
Okay.
So how did he die on the Orlando Freefall? Did he A, fall out of... What?
Can I say my guess?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, he like fell out of his harness, like the chair thing that held him in there.
Okay.
Okay, I see
Andres,
what
you
you're
want to
saying.
guess?
Yeah.
No, I'll use it on another question.
Okay. Did he A, fall out of his seat? B, the ride's brakes malfunctioned, slamming them into the ground. Somebody's shoe fell off and hit the boy in the head, causing brain bleeds. Or D, his spine compressed rapidly, instantly killing him.
These all sound bad.
Yeah, they do. I was going to go for the shoe, but I'll go for the spine compression.
All right. And Christian, your guess was he fell out of his
Out of his
seat.
chair seat, whatever. Yeah,
Well-
I feel like I don't have to be that
Christian,
pedantic.
you're correct.
Whoa, nice. 2 points for Christian.
Yeah, I remember hearing it and thinking, like, Jesus Christ, that was sad.
The
Yeah.
boy fell out of a seat due to a locking malfunction that is still being investigated. The Orlando
Wow.
Freefall ride was dubbed as the world's tallest freestanding drop tower at 430 feet tall. As of now, the Orlando Freefall and Orlando Slingshot, an adjacent ride, will be closed indefinitely.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's
something
rough.
about that is like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes me feel icky. Are all these gonna make me feel this way?
they
It's
sure
possible.
are. Number two.
Oh wait, no, it will because it's all about death. It's all about
Yeah.
death on amusement park
It's
rides.
spooky month. Number two.
it is.
In the summer of 2010, a 12-year-old girl decided to take a leap of faith and hopped on a ride called Terminal Velocity at Extreme World, an amusement park in Wisconsin Dells. The ride worked by dropping participants over 100 feet into a net without the use of any safety harnesses.
Whoa.
How did she die?
Probably gravity.
Was it yeah, well, yeah. Was it A, she ripped through the net and then hit the ground? Her head got stuck in the net and decapitated her.
Oh,
A worker forgot to put the net out. Or D, she got rope burn, which caused an infection leading to her death.
Oh. The rope burn to infection sounds probably the most logical, but
yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the second one because that's the one where she got tangled in the rope and decapitated.
Yep.
Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was kind of when you read the question. That's kind of where my mind went to. So I'll go for that option.
Okay.
I'm gonna say the rope or like the net just broke. The only reason I'm saying that and not the infection one is because that if it was the infection, I would argue that was not a death at an amusement park and it should not be included.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, so Christian, you're going with she ripped through the net.
She just straight ripped through the net.
Okay, well, you're both wrong.
Ah,
Dude,
is it the infection?
The worker forgot to put the net out.
what?
So,
No.
No.
So, horrifyingly, the operator mistakenly released her with no net in place. She fell directly onto the concrete, breaking her back, pelvis, and suffering brain damage. Along with
Yeah, I don't think you
numerous,
have to tell me what she like happened
along with
to her. I think
numerous
we know.
other severe injuries from 100 feet.
Oh.
Jesus, 100 feet.
Uh-huh.
Please tell me that death was instant the moment she hit the ground.
I don't think it
Yeah.
was.
I was gonna say 100 feet. Like I feel like you could live through that.
Wow.
I read that she was in the hospital for 2 months.
Oh,
poor
I don't
girl.
think I imagine she wasn't conscious for 2 months though.
Number
Probably
3.
Ooh.
Oh,
On
man.
July 8th, 2011, 29-year-old James Hackamere was riding the Ride of Steel at a Six Flags park in New York. How did he die?
An accident on the ride.
He got launched from the cart. The cart fell off the tracks, pinning him underneath. The brakes on the cart behind weren't working and slammed into them, causing his neck to break. Like they were
Whiplash.
stopped.
Extreme whiplash.
Extreme
kinda.
whiplash. Yep. Or D, as he was walking off the ride, he fell into the gap between the tracks and platform and got crushed in the hydraulic system below.
Jesus Christ. In theory, that'd be insane.
Yeah.
But also, what jackass is like, truly no one will slip down this 4-foot wide crack. We're good.
Right.
Mind
Yeah.
the gap.
That says mind the gap. Yeah.
yeah. It's not a gap, that's a hole. That's a crevice.
So how did James die?
I think it was the neck whiplash.
Neck whiplash.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the neck whiplash as well.
Well, You're both wrong. The answer is actually A. He got launched from the cart.
Jeez.
Oh.
And I'm going to read why, and you're going to go, well, no, duh. The
He wasn't wearing shit.
Can I take a guess?
Sure.
The safety bar wasn't down.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, or like his harness wasn't on or whatever.
Oh, no.
Something of that equivalent.
Everything good. You want to guess, Christian?
Oh, no, I was going to say, because, like, you don't need the safety bar. Centrifugal force apparently keeps you in it, from what I've heard.
Well, you would think if you had legs. The U.S. Army veteran war was a double amputee, losing both legs to an injury during the Iraq War. He was seated in the front row of the ride, and because he didn't have legs to secure under the lap bar, he was violently launched out of the car.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, the worst part about this is imagine walking through the park and some legless body just comes slamming in front of you.
Yeah.
Oh, what an experience.
Yeah.
Like, good God, he hit the ground so hard his legs exploded.
Yeah. So, obviously, they sued because he should have never been on the ride to begin with.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Oh, my God.
In 1984, a 48-year-old woman, 1984, okay?
Okay.
Remember the date? In 1984, a 48-year-old woman was riding the Matterhorn in Disneyland, a famous bobsled-type ride. How did she die? A. She fell out and drowned. B. Because it's like a log flume ride.
Yeah.
B. She fell out and got decapitated by the cart behind. C. She had a heart attack as the camera's flash went off. Or D. She died from carbon dioxide overload from the ride because it wasn't vented properly.
She fell off and got decapitated.
Okay.
I'll go with the poor ventilation.
Okay. Well, Christian,
Oh, nice.
congrats.
I remember watching like a Disney death video.
On January 3rd, 1984, a 48-year-old woman was tossed from one of the bobsled cars. She was hit by the following bobsled, resulting in instant decapitation.
Oh.
Number 5.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I was trying to make like a Disney joke. I couldn't think of anything.
And remember, if you like this content on Watch Mojo Jojo, please remember to hit the bell and subscribe.
Yeah.
How do Australian people say Mojo Jojo? Marjar Jar Jar?
No.
Corey, before you read the options, I don't think I've used it yet, so I'd like to take a guess before you read the options on this last one.
Sure.
All right.
On August 31st, 2005, a 45-year-old mentally disabled woman went to visit the Adventureland amusement park in New York. 2 New Yorks this round. She got onto the Top Scan ride, which took passengers on a spinning ride in 6 free rotating gondolas. How did she die? A.
Oh.
The cart.
Wait. Andres wants to.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That's okay. that quick, I forgot.
That's okay.
Fuck off, Christian.
I'm trying to think because I feel like.
Do you want me to read the question again?
Yeah, could you please?
Sure. On August 31st, 2005, a 45-year-old mentally disabled woman went to visit the Adventureland amusement park in New York. She got into line at the Top Scan ride, which took passengers on a spinning ride in 6 free rotating gondolas. How did she die? So think of like arms, like this ride. It's a bunch of arms with gondolas all over.
Is it kind of one of those things like the faster it spins, like the wider out they go?
No, they're pretty set.
Okay.
But they're all kind of going all over the place.
Think of like a big starfish, but on the edge of the starfish arms, it has free spinning carriages.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
I got nothing more creative other than that she just got flung out. So I'll just stick with that. She got flung out. She got flung out the gondola.
Okay. A. The cart unbolted and flung them 50 feet through the air, crushing them on impact. B. A rat chewed through the electrical wiring, causing the ride to malfunction. The ride wasn't able to stop at full speed for 2 hours, causing the guests to pass out and die. Some died.
Whoa.
Wow.
C. Her safety harness broke and flung her into the air and was hit by the ride. D. She wandered onto the platform while the ride was moving and was crushed.
That was kind of my other inclination. Was D. But
something about every one of these options you gave really sucks.
Yeah. I think the second one, the rat chewing through the electrical wiring, that one sucks the most.
I would agree. Because then that poor operator is just sitting there smashing the emergency stop button and nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I think it was just the she wandered onto the track.
Okay. Well, Andres, congrats, because your guess was correct.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa. Sweet. 2 points for me.
So, during the course of the ride, passengers are spun in every direction, including upside down. Sadly, the woman's safety harness broke mid-operation, and she was flung from the ride. The woman landed on a parked car in a nearby lot and was killed. After that, the ride never operated again. She got flung so far, she got flung into a parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though, I mean, if I was going to fall on something, you think the parked car would be a good pick.
Yeah.
It's still a car.
Yeah, better than the ground.
So that
Well, I
was
guess-
5 spooky amusement park deaths.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
They weren't
wow.
even spooky. They were just rough.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, these days, still amusement park rides are a little on the rough side to begin with, but still, just dying from any injuries related to an amusement park ride just sucks in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you I was pretty excited about those.
Amusement
yeah,
park. Call it a not amusement park.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't fun.
You are correct. That was not fun.
Thank you, Andres.
Yeah.
Oh, I was smiling behind the mic, though.
Well, yeah, there you go. There's the issue.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those were my questions.
Hey, they were-
those were very good.
Yeah, they were one of the more spine-chilling
Yeah.
questions
I mean,
given.
that is kind of the point of the spooky month, but still,
Here you go. Now
You
you-
did very well.
now you
Oh,
can
there's
see-
your
There he
there's the
is.
lower half of your face.
Now you can see my face.
Aw, the pearly whites.
Yeah.
Andres.
Yeah. You want to do a score recap before I get into my questions?
Of course, my horse.
All right, cool. So currently, Christian, you are in the lead with 4. I am in second place with 3, and Corey, you have 1 point.
Let's go.
Yeah, you still not a runaway for Christian, so you got a chance to catch up here.
There's always a chance.
Yes. All right. So I don't really have too much of a theme this week. My questions for this episode pretty much are about death and macabre. At least that was the name of the chapter in which I found all my questions because I used all the books that I have.
What is macabre?
It's like gruesome stuff,
Oh.
like just like horrid and gruesome subject matter sort of deal.
Corey, I used to always rip on you about not being able to read. It's macabre.
Is it macabre?
Yeah.
I actually looked it up in the dictionary, man. So maybe I was wrong. So
It's okay.
yeah, that's all right. I can't. I guess the not being able to read's infectious.
Oh, fuck you. How do you always turn that back on me?
Hey, it's okay. When I was in like 3rd grade, I swore this one book in our library was called Mysteries and Fantasticals, and it was Mysteries and Fantasies. And I asked the teacher, and she said it was fantasies.
yeah.
And then I came back and was like, teacher said it was fantasticals.
Whoops.
Well, in high
Yeah.
school, I thought speakeasies were specacies. So
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Just to turn things around a bit, there's some saying out there that says don't make fun of anyone for mispronouncing a word. That means they learned about it by reading.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah. So
all right, let's get into these macabres.
yes. Yeah. Once again, thank you, Uncle Jojo, Aunt Susie, and Gigi for the books. Love you all.
Oh, what the hell?
You can still do it.
No, you took it away from me.
Remember when I told you that? Remember when I said you complained the loudest?
What's number 1?
This is one of those moments. All right, number
What's
one. Number 1. In Colorado.
Thanks, Uncle Jojo, and Susie, and Gigi.
There it is. All right, so in Colorado, 1945, which of the following farm animals survived being decapitated?
Sheep.
Do either-
Can I
Yes,
say
would,
my...
would either of you like to take a
Oh,
guess?
yeah.
Yeah, sheep.
Okay, Christian?
Chicken.
All right, well, your options are cow, horse, chicken, or duck.
Fuck.
Quack.
All right, Christian, you went chicken. Corey, do you want...
Yeah.
You still sticking with sheep?
But I have to, I guessed.
Oh, okay. Well, God damn it, Christian, you're correct. It's chicken. Impressive, Christian. You got 2 questions so far this episode without hearing the options.
somebody cut that chicken's head off.
They can't.
Yeah.
It's macabre.
So I got this from the Book of Useless Information. In 1945, Lloyd Olson of Fruita, Colorado, beheaded a chicken, and its body did not stop moving. It even attempted to cluck. Surprisingly, science has an answer to this. Turns out Olson had missed the chicken's brainstem and jugular vein, so all the chicken was missing was its head.
How? What?
I don't know, man. I guess it was one of those like weird cuts.
I like science as an answer, and then they give an answer that I think doesn't help in the slightest.
Yeah, again, it's like, so basically all this chicken was missing was like...
Its eyes and mouth is what you're telling me?
Its eyes and mouth. So I don't know how he cut off this chicken's head.
Its head. Because I know it lived for a hot minute, and they like fed it through like an eyedropper and shit.
Yeah. Oh, so you know the story. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you are correct. I'll get into that. So where was I? Lloyd Olson and his wife Clara had devised a way to keep the chicken alive. They fed Mike the Headless Chicken a mixture of ground up grain and water using an eyedropper to deposit the mixture down Mike's esophagus and dropped bits of gravel into his stomach in order to help grind up the food.
Oh, poor Mike.
Yeah, that's a weird fate. The Olsons eventually went on tour with Mike the Headless Chicken. At the peak of his popularity, Mike was bringing in close to $4,500 a month, which is equivalent to $50,000 in today's money. And Jesus. Mike was even insured for $10,000 at one point.
Oh, wow.
Which is equivalent to what today?
More than that.
Probably more than $50,000.
Crazy. For a chicken.
For a headless chicken.
Ah.
I mean, you got something unique.
Yeah. Where was I? Mike eventually died in 1947 while on tour after choking on his own mucus. The Olsons would normally use a syringe to basically just to like suck out the mucus so Mike wouldn't choke on it. But unfortunately, they had left the syringe behind in the last town that they had visited.
Oh, those assholes.
So, yeah.
How do you forget the one thing to keep your headless cash money chicken alive?
I know.
Yeah.
They got $10,000 though.
And that was just the peak of his popularity for 1 month. So they got a good couple years out of this, out of touring with Mike the Headless Chicken. Lastly, Fruita holds an annual Mike the Headless Chicken Day on every third weekend in May to honor Mike's memory.
I want to do that.
Me
I
too.
want to go to that. That sounds awesome.
Let's get chickens to cut their heads off.
No, I wanted to go to the Mike the Headless
good.
Chicken Day.
Oh.
We're
With our headless chickens.
Honestly, people probably tried to replicate that.
Not real chickens, the rubber ones that when you press them, they go...
Yeah. That's a little bit more humane. So I don't know I don't know if I ever said this on the podcast, but my
God, God bless you.
Who was that, Joe?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you, Joe.
Christian said bless you. Andre said get fucked. Fuck you, Andres.
Oh my God. All right, so I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on the podcast before, but my grandfather worked on a farm. And there was one day where an inspector came on the farm and noticed that a lot of the chickens were sick. So the inspectors told my grandfather and all the farmers that they have to kill the chickens. So the way that they dispatched these poor sick chickens was that, at least if I remember my dad telling the story correctly, they would grab the chickens by the feet and then slam them up against the barn wall.
No.
Yeah, not fun.
Jesus.
Yeah.
They could have just given them like meds or something.
You could have just broke their necks.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have taken it.
I
Honestly,
think that was the goal of
effort.
I think that was the goal of hitting up against the barn wall. Was
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, I would say that is much more effort than just twisting the head. Like what?
I would shoot them.
Yeah, I've
personally.
never. Well,
There's probably like 2 million chickens.
Yeah, you get a shotgun.
and also
buckshells.
ammo's expensive, man.
I mean, back then probably wasn't that bad.
Yeah, maybe, but still, it was.
Jeez,
That's brutal.
Yeah. These questions.
Well, it's that time of the year, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready for number 2?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. Welsh folklore suggests that one can cleanse themselves of their sins on their deathbed by having another person do which of the following acts in their presence?
Ooh, you have
You're
my
up.
interest.
Your options are running laps around the person on their deathbed, screaming.
You just Usain Bolting around your dying grandmother.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what is this to prevent?
To basically to cleanse a dying person of their sins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your second option is screaming the phrase, "May all sins leave this person," from sunset to sunrise for 7 days straight, or eat food off the person who's dying.
I'm going with the eat food.
I think you gotta eat sushi off her.
G.
Well, sounds like you guys are fat boys at heart, but either way, you're correct.
It's not at heart, Andres.
I was gonna say it's very everywhere else as well.
It's everywhere else. But yeah, eat food off the dying person is the answer.
Interesting.
This is another one that comes from the Book of Useless Information. This phenomenon is known as sin eating.
That's what I do every Sunday.
Me every day.
Yeah. Isn't that the thing you do after Yom Kippur, Corey?
That is Yom Kippur. Is you fast to atone for your sins.
Oh, but then eating is more sin.
Well, no, you eat to break this fast. I don't know. I'm the wrong person to ask this.
Usually I have French toast if I'm breaking the fast.
I get it, because it's breakfast.
Oh, okay, that's what I was going.
Hang with us
okay.
here, Andres. It's only going to get worse.
I couldn't for a second, but you brought me back. So mentions of the practice of sin eating have been traced back to early Egyptian and Greek civilizations, and have even been encountered as late as 1825 in England. Sin eating is a ritual that takes place at the bedside of a dying person or a person who has just died. For a small fee, the sin eater would sit on a low stool next to the person. Then a loaf of bread and a bowl of beer would be passed to the eater over the dying person. Sometimes the bread and the beer would be placed directly onto the person to absorb the person's sin and guilt. The sin eater would then eat the bread and drink the beer. Once the meal was consumed, the sin eater would then proclaim, "I give easement and rest now to thee, dear man. Come not down the lanes or in our meadows, and for thy peace I pawn my own soul. Amen." It is also believed that family members would burn the bowl and platter after the sin eater left. The sin eaters were considered social outcasts, given that they were associated with sins, evil spirits, and wicked practices. And in 2003, a movie starring Heath Ledger titled The Order focused on a sin eater who was discovered after the death of an excommunicated priest.
Interesting. I want to see that movie.
Yeah, me too. All right.
Well, it's like, yeah.
I'm just laughing at me, the sin eater, after the 19th dead body today. Awesome. I'm wasted. Like,
it's like we need you to cleanse the sins of like this person here. It's like, listen, you're gonna need to give me a minute. I need to digest, or I'm not gonna feel good later tonight.
Honestly, that's the only thing that could have made watching my grandfather's lungs collapse a little bit better. A bowl of beer
and bread.
And bread.
Jesus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Jesus,
that's wild.
Yeah,
the Welsh have a lot of weird practices.
Yeah. I feel like every religion's got some weird practices, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, Welsh isn't really a religion, though, bud.
Yeah, that's fair. Or every culture has weird practices, to possibly save myself some grammar.
You know what? Speaking of weird religion, culture things.
Yes.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking. There was two Jews talking, and one's like Orthodox.
Okay.
And they were talking about the bris process with a baby. And I didn't look this up because I didn't really want it in my Google search history.
That's fair.
But apparently in the Orthodox religion, when they do the bris, apparently the moil, who is like either the rabbi or the person that's doing the snipping,
yes,
apparently puts his mouth over the baby's bleeding penis and essentially puts saliva on it because it says that the enzymes in saliva is supposed to stop bleeding.
Yeah, I've heard of that notion.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard of this practice in general.
Yeah. Isn't that why your inclination is to like lick a wound after you after you hurt yourself or something like that.
I didn't know they do that, and I know the whole bris process, but not that part.
But yeah, that's I would agree with you, Corey. That's a little weird.
Imagine having to go home. How was your day, honey? I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. I don't think I want to be Jewish anymore.
Don't talk to me until after I brush my teeth.
Jeez, that is weird.
like the brisses I've been to, they just cut the foreskin off and everyone passes it around and puts it to their forehead. I know that. I mean, it's
Is that a joke?
yes.
Okay, I didn't know.
That's a joke.
Okay, I didn't know. I was like, I hope the fuck that's a joke.
If Zach and Paige live closer, the godfather of the child is actually supposed to hold him while they do it.
Oh,
And
fuck that.
I would have had to hold Ian while he got his dingle dangle snipped.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to. He did it in the They did it in the hospital though.
That's nice. So they gave him
that's a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andres, we could do it with you if you want.
No, yeah, we try it. See what's up.
No, I'm good.
It's a lot of penis talk. What's your next one, Andres?
I wish I could say I was going in. My question was a lighter note than what we just talked about, but given that it's spooky month, it's not. Which of the following fruits shares its name with a medieval torture device? Your options are apple, grape, pomegranate, or pear.
I eat pears now and shit. Shout out to all the pear.
With a medieval torture device?
Yeah. Which of the following fruits shares its name with a medieval torturing device?
Pomegranate.
Corey, you're going pomegranate. Christian, you're going pear.
Yeah.
Pear.
God damn it, Christian, you're correct.
Fuck.
So, I got this from, the answer is pear before I go on to the next thing. I got this from the Book of Unusual Knowledge. The pear was a torture tool designed to punish and pretty much kill those who committed sexual sins and blasphemy. The pear was designed to be inserted into the most sensitive of the body's orifices, such as the mouth, vagina, or rectum. Once in place, a screw mechanism caused pointed outer leaves to expand ever wider, which resulted in severe internal mutilation.
Oh, that doesn't really sound that bad.
Andres,
If you say
just
so.
keep going. Yeah. Shut up, Corey.
Yeah,
Think before you speak. It's the red panda shit all over again. Hashtag Corey's canceled.
yeah, apparently.
Buy the shirts online. Dumbtrivia.com.
This might have to be a new sticker idea. Izzy, there's your note. All right, you guys ready for question 4?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
All right. George Johnson was wrongfully hanged for which of the following crimes? For just to give it some context, we're talking about a crime that happened in like the 1880s. Your options are stealing a horse, murdering his sister, or robbing a general store. George Johnson was wrongfully hanged for which of the following crimes?
Well, my first initial reaction answer, which probably shouldn't be, was he fucked the horse, so I'm going to go with he stole a horse.
Okay.
I also think he stole a horse, but I don't think he fucked it.
You don't know that.
That's
true.
That's fair. So both of you are
No,
going
because he didn't steal the horse, Corey.
We also don't know that.
So both of you are going stealing a horse?
And fucking the horse, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know about fucking the horse, but both of you are correct. He supposedly stole a horse.
Nice.
That seems
Yeah.
like more accidental. Someone could be like, oh shit, here it is.
Yeah. So I got this from the Book of Unusual Knowledge once again. George Johnson had honestly purchased a stolen horse, but was convicted of the crime of stealing said horse and was hanged. The reason... hang on, before I get to that. Johnson is buried in Boot Hill Cemetery in Tombstone, Arizona, which is the resting place for Billy Clanton and the McLaury brothers who died in the gunfight at the OK Corral. The reason I chose to include this in this episode was because of Johnson's epitaph, which reads, "Here lies George Johnson, hanged by mistake in 1882. He was wrong, but we strung him up, and now he's gone."
Oh, God.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. I feel bad for the guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know who decided to write his epitaph, but
There's some guilt there.
there is some guilt. Slight, and I don't know about you, but I found a little bit of humor in that guilt. Where it's like you guys wrongfully hanged him, but you were still willing to immortalize said mistake rather than just try and figure out how he could be proven innocent.
I do think
of this crime.
There's also a bit of nonchalantness to it, where they're like, sorry, man.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah.
We're
we needed
sorry.
We needed a scapegoat. We needed that off our desk. So sorry, pal.
I'll file this under my oopsies cabinet.
Yeah.
Oopsie. You
What?
fucked the
It's
horsey.
What is it? It's like the end of Burned After Reading. What have we learned here? Well, we know not to do it again.
Oopsie whoopsie, I made a fucky wucky and maybe hung the wrong man.
Exactly.
Oh, Christian.
God damn it, Johnson.
I
What's up?
just remembered, you said in the after show last week that you've never seen The Green Mile or Shawshank Redemption?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Wow.
I own the
Yeah.
books, though.
Both great movies.
Both great movies. I agree.
My grandmother, for my birthday, gave me a big box of all these, like, weird Stephen King deep cut books that, like, her friend had, and she just passed away. I was loud.
That
Bless
was
you.
loud.
But yeah, she was like, here you go. Here's, like, 30 just Stephen King deep cuts. So, like, that's
funny.
pretty cool. Except for, like, Green Mile and Shawshank. But all
Okay.
the other ones are pretty unknown, so I'm excited to start working through all them.
Yeah. I think what is it? I think for at least the Shawshank Redemption, I'm not sure about the Green Mile, but there's some major deviations between the book and the movie.
Okay.
So do with that.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, proceed with caution. Do with that as you will. I mean, other than the fact that I'm a slow reader, that's the other reason why I hate reading the book than watching the movie, because then I just pick apart all the differences for the worst.
R.I.P. Robbie Coltrane.
Yeah,
He wasn't in those movies, but we're talking about movies, so.
true.
Fair.
He was Hagrid, for people that don't know.
Yeah.
I'm off to the Leaky Cauldron for a few butterbeers. Come and find me.
Yeah. That was pretty good. All right,
That was
Andres,
pretty good.
number 5.
Yeah, number 5.
Take us home.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was Andres' last question. That's what
Oh,
he said
no,
was
that-
good.
No, that was number 4.
no, I was saying
sorry.
your impression was good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready for number 5?
Yes.
All right. Which of the following famous artists had a taste for human flesh?
Me.
Your options are Salvador Dali, Diego Rivera, Andy Warhol, or Pablo Picasso.
Yeah, why not Andy Warhol? It seems like something weird he would do.
Yeah.
Who was the first one?
Salvador Dali. He's the one. I believe he's the one that painted the melting clocks.
It sounds like someone that's tripping on acid would do.
Well, both of you are incorrect.
Oh,
It's Diego Rivera.
Damn it, I don't
Okay.
even know who that is.
He is, if I remember correctly, he is a Mexican painter who was really big on murals.
okay.
Yeah, it's kind of. I think if I remember correctly, I did a report on him in 8th grade, but I never figured out that this was a thing. So I got this from the book of Extraordinary Facts. For a period in 1904, Diego Rivera and his friends were into cannibalism. They preferred females due to their superior flavor and texture, and would procure human flesh by purchasing corpses from morgues. Rivera believed that cannibalism would become acceptable, and I quote, when man will have thrown off all of his superstitions and irrational taboos. Also, apparently he would add human female brains into a vinaigrette.
Well, first, okay, let's
Gross,
break
right?
this. Let's break this down.
I wouldn't
First,
say gross, but I mean, like, I would try.
Nah, that's pretty
Like,
gross.
okay, you're going to break this down here. First, he was absolutely correct, though. If we got rid of taboos and religion, of course we'd find eating people all right. If we got rid of taboos, we'd find a lot of things all right. So that's just a pretty blanket statement.
True.
B, never eat brains, human or otherwise. They have these proteins called prions. If you eat too many prions, or maybe just a bad prion, it goes into your brain, and after 20 years, your brain basically mutates. Think mad cow disease, but in people. You become violent and irrational. Think 28 Days Later, the movie. And you can't cook prions out. You can't freeze them out. It is literally just the luck of a draw. Never eat brains. Especially human brains. But
deal.
other brains are also a no-go.
Wow.
All right. Deal. I won't eat brains.
I'm going to take those out of the freezer now, then.
Gross.
Yeah. I've heard that people with tattoos don't taste great.
Did you just watch that Jeffrey Dahmer series?
I didn't. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh. Well, that's who said it.
Oh. I was going
didn't
more
realize that.
based off of personal experience, but yeah.
Mm.
All right, but yeah, those are my questions.
Thank you, Andres.
Thanks, Andres.
Thanks,
and
guys.
Corey. They were both particularly spooky and unnerving.
Yeah. Yes,
Spooky
I
dooky.
would agree. I would say very much an unnerving episode.
Somebody made
Yeah.
a fucky whoopee.
A spooky ookie.
Yeah.
Oopsie doopsie, someone made a spooky whoopee.
It's spooky trivia.
In a minute, Corey.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
almost there.
Andres, give us their scores.
Yeah. Well, surprise, surprise, you'll all be shocked. Shocked, I tell you, to hear that
I
the
won.
winner-
Yeah, that would be
That-
shocking. I'm sorry, Corey.
That just undid every burn that I gave Corey in this episode and the after show.
No, it didn't. Fuck you, Andres.
Corey's like, Christian is just stating a fact. I hate you, Andres.
Seeing that we're
I'm sorry, Corey.
Seeing that we're all in 3 different locations, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah, that's fine. The winner of season 3, episode 1 is Christian with a whopping fucking 9 points.
It's those double ones, man.
Yeah, 4 of those points came off of our new rule. And in second place is me
Yay.
with 4 points. And Corey, you came in third with 2.
Corey, you'll still always be a winner in my heart, bud. Wow, never mind. Evicted. I'll get a new tenant.
Ouch.
Okay, you're back in. Okay, you're not. Wait, name the movie. All right, you're not evicted. It's a bit of a deep cut, but it's from
Django.
Greasy Strangler.
Oh,
Really?
Totally forgot about
I think
that one.
I think we got to rewatch Greasy Strangler together.
No, we don't.
Bullshit.
Yes,
No,
we
don't.
do. Yes,
we
we
don't.
do.
We're good.
I'd
Yes, we
watch
do.
it.
Yes, we do. I
One was
love the
enough.
Greasy Strangler.
I would watch it again.
Oh, it's such a
was
good
enough.
movie.
No, Corey, stop lying to yourself.
No,
One
I
was
want to
enough.
see. I want to see it again.
I'm a
One
Greasy
was enough.
Strangler stan. I think that is a top 10 for me.
One was enough, man.
I want to watch it again.
It's so good.
Yeah. So that's the start of season 3.
Woo!
Phenomenal, everybody.
Yeah.
Great work.
Yeah. Hopefully next time we record, we can do it in person.
Yeah, please.
I think we should be able
I
to.
hate this shit.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it sucks that we have to do it remotely, but it is better than nothing.
Yeah,
but
it's Andres' fault.
Okay. Yeah. I'll take the blame for this one. I
Thanks.
guess.
I don't know why it's your fault, but I just think it is.
Okay. Well, next time something goes wrong, Corey, it's your fault. Keep that in mind.
Blasphemy.
Blasphemy, nothing.
Blasphemy, you.
The blame gets rotated around with the 3 of us, man. You can't expect just one of us to take all the blame.
It really does. I've been liking this not me blame for a minute.
We're the podcast is hosted by all 3 of us. All 3 of us take the blame in some form or fashion.
That being
Fair.
said, I'm announcing my departure of the show. Until next week.
Corey
because-
has decided to voluntarily step back after some controversial tweets he made concerning red pandas.
Yes. If he
What
steps
is it,
away
the
from the
Try
show,
Guys?
if he steps away from the show, he can freely say whatever he wants about red pandas.
Yeah. Anyway, fun episode. Thanks.
Yeah.
Find us on all social medias at Dumb
Yeah.
Trivia or Dumb Trivia Pod. Yeah. That's
Where else can you find ways to listen to us?
everywhere except for Pandora because fuck you, Pandora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you wanna
Spotify and Apple Music or Apple Podcast are your 2 best bets.
yeah.
Or
Just
really anywhere except for Pandora because fuck you,
Except
Pandora.
for Pandora. Yeah. If you want to support the show, go to coffee.com. That's ko-fi.com/dumb trivia. You send us more than $3. You give us more than $3, we'll send you a button. Colleen,
And
I know you're waiting for yours. It's coming.
And Christian will kiss it with coral blue.
Number 2
Number
semi-gloss
2.
lipstick.
Booyah. And for all this information and more, check the episode description.
Yeah.
It's down there. Okay.
So I guess
Yes, it is.
with that,
I'm Corey.
I'm Christian.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that's Andres.
Yes, I am Andres. And Corey, as much as for as much as I hate to hear this, but it sometimes all episodes have to come to an end. Tell us the 3 little words we want to hear.
Who did it last time for the after show?
That was me.
We'll work on it.
That's okay. I'm no actor.
That's for sure. All right. See you next week. Anything else?
No, I'll leave
Roll
it to you,
the
man.
outro.
It's spooky trivia, where the questions are scary and the hosts are undead. It's spooky trivia, teaching you about the monsters underneath your bed. You can learn some things in the dead of night, like how you can prevent a vampire bite. Hang with Cory, Andres, and Christian too, rotting away like zombies do. Turning off your light is the only criteria. Come on, it's spooky trivia. Ah!